Hi friends, welcome to part 13 of the series. In this video I am going to talk about some mind reading and future prediction tricks. Link to the previous video is in the top right corner. In mind reading tricks, you ask someone to think about a number, then you ask that person to perform certain calculations using calculator, and in the end you tell them the number that they thought about in the beginning. A variation of this trick is where you predict the future. In these tricks, you insert your own calculation at appropriate steps to bring the result that you already predicted. So I will show you 7 tricks on mind reading and 2 tricks on predicting the future. So let's start. So 7 tricks on mind reading. So first trick is about reading 2-digit numbers. So first trick is about n-1 times 10. So the steps that we are going to follow here is this. So it has 7 parts. At the end you get a result which we call R, and how do we get the answer from it? We simply divide the number by 10 and then we add 1 to it. So let's do an example. So suppose we thought about number 48. So if you follow all the 7 steps, it will result into 470. You can pause the video, go back and then check the steps, and then from here the answer is going to be 470 by 10 plus 1, which is 48. Let's do second trick where we are going to get the result as 10 times of the number minus 1. So here we will follow these steps. So it has 8 parts, and to get the answer we will do the result plus 1 by 10. So suppose again we took 48 as our example. So if you follow the steps, so these are the 8 steps. You will get 479. You add 1 and divide by 10. So you get 48. Now take the third example. Here we are going to get 101 times n minus 1 form. So how do we do that? We will follow these steps. You can create your own steps as well. It is just one way of doing it. So it has 7 parts. When we get the result, we add 1 to it and we take 2 digits from the left. So suppose our example is 80. So if we follow the steps, it will go something like this. So these are the 7 steps. Then we simply add 1 and we take the first 2 digits from left. So 80 is our answer. Let's do some example of reading 3-digit numbers. So first is we will take the form of like before 101 times n minus 1. So it is exactly like before. So here when we get the answer, we add 1 to it, and now we have 2 parts. First we take the 2 rightmost digits, then we subtract 1's digit from 100's digit, and if it is less than 0, then we add 10 to it, and that is our third digit, which is the 100's place. So let's do an example. we are going to add 1 to it. So first we took 57 from 25957. Then we are going to subtract 7 from 9, which is 2. So our answer is 257. Now let's take the next example. Here we are going to get the number in the form of 1001 times n plus 999. So we'll follow these steps to get to this number. It has 7 parts. So once we get the number, we will add 1 to it and we will simply take the 3 digits from right. So let's take an example of 739. It will go through these steps. So finally we are going to have 740, 738. Then we are going to add 1 to it. It will become 740, 739 and we are going to take 3 rightmost digits. Now let's do an example of reading 4-digit numbers. Here we are going to get the number in the form of 9999 times of the number. So we will follow these steps. It has 9 parts. So here from the result we will take 4 leftmost digits and we will add 1 to it. So let's do an example of 4568. If we follow the steps, it will go through these calculations. Finally, we are going to have this number. So we will simply take the leftmost 4 digits and add 1 to it. Answer is 4568. Let's do one trick on reading numbers of any digits. So here we are going to get the number into the form of 100 times of n minus 1. So we will follow these steps. So it has 11 parts. Once we get the result, we get the answer from, we take off the last 2 zeros from the result and we add 1 to it. So let's do an example of 759964. If we follow the steps, it will go through all these calculations. Finally, you are going to have this number. So we will take off 2 zeros from the end and we will add 1 to it. So this is what our answer is. Now let's do tricks on future prediction. So let's take the first trick. So here we are going to have 2 things. First, we are going to think about a 4-digit number which we will write, and then we will calculate a sum by adding 20,000 to that number and subtracting 2 from it, and we are going to write that in a piece of paper and fold it so that no one sees it, but we will keep the paper in front of everybody. So let's take an example, 2845. We write this and then we fold 22843. Then we ask somebody to write a 4-digit number under it. Suppose the person writes 5794. Then we write 9's complement of it right below it. Then we ask someone else to write one more 4-digit number. Suppose the person writes 4862. Then again we write its 9 complement under it. Then we ask someone else to add all these numbers together and we get 22843. At this point of time we unfold the paper and show what we have written. It is exactly same. Now let's do a second technique of doing the same thing. So suppose this time we thought about a number 6955 and we put 26953 on a piece of paper and folded it. Then we ask someone to write a 4-digit number. Suppose the person writes 7845. Then we write its 9's complement on its left hand side, like over here. Then we ask somebody else to write one more 4-digit number. Suppose the person writes 4327. Then we again write its 9's complement on its left. Now we ask someone to add these two numbers first. So we get 121727826 and we split it into two parts. Now we ask somebody to add three numbers. The original number that we wrote 6955 plus these two parts. So now we get 26953, which is same as 26953. So this completes the video. I hope you liked it. In the next video I am going to talk about some elimination techniques which allows you to rule out wrong answers of multiplications from a set of possible answers. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already, and please hit the like button and bell icon. Enjoy.